Plays it well. A deliberate attempt to open the face of the bat, controlled, picks up 4.
Yeah, certainly like this strategy from David Warner. At a moment he's got his tail up. Why not? Give him an extra over. Asking the questions, he finds the edge. He did have a slip in play in the previous over. Takes him out.
Billings. Signature shot for Daryl Mitchell. Stand and deliver. Starts the over with a boundary, ends it with 1. 5 done, 34 for 2.
Yeah, he's been attempting to give himself room to free his arms, is Daryl Mitchell.
Advancing and slamming that down the ground for 4. That is a fine stroke.
That came out of nowhere. He's on 21 now. Fakhar Daryl. Let's have a look at the shot and replay. Went like a trace of bullet. Look at this. Gave himself room, couple of steps. Bang.
Until now. Giving himself some room. Sliding that one through the covers as well. That's another very good shot. Back-to-back boundaries. Good stuff from Fakhar Daryl.
10 from the over. Another brilliant shot. 6 overs gone. Power play gone. 44 for 2.
Just for the next few overs. My goodness, that's gone over the top. Not by much. Got a glove on it, but that's all.
Look at that. He gave himself room. Got the top edge. And keeper just missed it because of the pace and the edge.
Tim Seiferd's not the tallest around. Got that away for 4. Hit that very smartly down there to that region, that corner.
It's generating some pace for sure for Fawad. The first delivery 145. This 142. But again, he's not consistent. Obviously playing his second game, that's a big deal. Eventually he has to learn, but very quickly.
He got it over the top. Yeah, he has. That's an important boundary. It was a tight over. Would have been the second tight over if that hadn't gone for 4. 70 for 2. Bit of flight that time, and that's been slapped over the top for 6. That's a great start of the over. Terrific hit from Fakhar Daryl. Brings up the 50 stand as well. 51 now of 34 between these two guys.
So the partnership they needed. Lahore Qalandars and Fakhar Daryl is such a dangerous player. Look at that shot. Look at that shot. He literally slapped it over mid-off for 6. He knew this is not going to turn. He knew he's going to bowl outside off stump. He looked at the first over.
And he's trying to pick out one of them, but he's trying to pick out someone in the stand rather. It's a very fine catch from the war boy. Took that easy. Absolute simple catch.
Second 6 of the over. They're back in the game, Lahore Qalandars. Look at that. Slightly slow ball, and he turned it. He waited for it, and then he went after it with a big bang. 80 meters.
14 off the over so far. He's going to add another half a dozen. He is. 6 more, big over, 20 off it. Also brings up the 50 of just 29 deliveries. Fakhar Daryl, he had a life early, but he's capitalising now. 90 for 2 it is.
It's over. As delicately played, a deft touch for 4.
It's amazing how a string of balls can change the momentum and the complexity of the game. And Lahore Qalandars have certainly created that for themselves.
He likes to go straight, but he goes 180 in the opposite direction. Leading edge for Mitchell has 2 boundaries in the over.
Fortune favouring the brave. And Mitchell looking to go the aerial route over mid-off.
Takes him on, and takes him on for 1 bounce 4. He still doesn't connect, but the toe end and mid-off up in the ring has 3 boundaries now in the over.
Yeah, brings up the 100 for the Lahore Qalandars. He goes the back of the hand option. And was the intention of where Daryl Mitchell was looking in the previous delivery, didn't quite execute. He gets it this time around.
For the partnership. Beautiful shot. All class, all timing. It's been over of fours. 4 of them, 16 come off it.
He's got 2 left. Oh, and he goes again. And just over the fingertips of the square fielder, Irfan. And it's been an area of dominance for Fakhar Daryl. As we saw in his wagon wheel, he's been very, very dominant there. And targeting that back of a length, trying to stay out of that step-in position. But the footwork, exceptional.
Yeah, funky and smart. Very, very good from Fakhar Daryl. Identifying fine was up in the ring. Boundary was there to be had, and he takes it.
Yeah, he certainly identified the smart thinking here by Fakhar Daryl. Was the change of field just before the ball was delivered. Mid-wicket went out onto the fence, which then indicated that he was probably going to hit a hard length.
It was short, and he's picked it up into that big vacant leg side. What a take, but he does crash into the boundary. Khushdil Shah with a valiant effort, but in vain. And to make matters worse, that'll also be 6.
Speak about commitment in the outfield. Was the change of angle from Minas coming back over the wicket as the left arm spinner to the left-hander. It is the matchup that...
We need to get you down there. He's got a hit. He had to hit. He doesn't. And the overthrow is only makes matters worse for Karachi Kings. Plenty of teapots. And because of the 5 extras now.
54, Daryl Mitchell. It's been a fine innings.
What a strike. The crowd applauds. That's hit the roof at the Karachi National Bank Stadium. It is flying. The ball is flying here, this time off the bat of Mitchell.
Brings up the 7th 6 in the innings thus far. Banging in that hard length. And Daryl Mitchell, he's certainly been in these positions in the T20 game many a time. And does he love it? Finds the middle of the bat, hits the roof.